11 o'clock now, back here at the KFYR Plus News Desk. And seafood lovers, take note. Emmy-winning chef Andrew Zimmern and seafood expert Barton Seaver have teamed up with a new cookbook that's making waves. It's called the Blue Food Cookbook, delicious seafood recipes for a sustainable future, and it's available right now. Andrew and Barton are joining us right now to discuss the new book and share some tips and help us enjoy some seafood sustainability. Welcome to you both.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Andrew, let's start with you. What was the spark that led to creating the Blue Food Cookbook, and was there a moment when you realized this book needed to exist?
Well, we've been working on this cookbook our whole lives. We've spent, all of that time circumnavigating the globe, endlessly telling stories of the men and women who pull these incredible ingredients, these blue foods from our oceans, lakes, rivers, streams, and ponds. And, the time for this book, it was now to create a Bible for the next 20, 25 years with 145 delicious, easy, affordable, convenient recipes backed by technique that allows the home cook with confidence and competence to cook seafood more often each week at home. It's the nutritious right choice for your family today, and we wanted to be able to create a book that would support that idea.
And Barton, the term blue food is intriguing. Can you explain what it means and why it's critical for the future of our food systems?
Sure. Blue food is an invitation and an opportunity to look at seafood through a larger lens than just the product that's on our plate. To think about how, through our intentional consumption of seafood, we can create positive public health, environmental, economic outcomes, and we can do so deliciously. And at the end of the day, the opportunity we have to do something good by eating really, really well is so exciting. And, the time is right now that we can use seafood. We can expand our palate for it to create good through dinner.
Well, both of you have deep culinary sustainability backgrounds. How did this collaboration now shape the book's vision?
Well, we wrote it together. That's the nice thing about having a comrade in arms is that two heads are better than one. I'm particularly fond of the he said recipes in the book. Well, some people think they're cute to see two crab cake recipes, two clam chowder recipes, two linguine with clam sauce recipes in the book. But what's even more important to us is that it conveys the idea that there's not one right way to cook anything, especially seafood. People get really tunnel vision on this idea that, if they don't do something exactly the right way or the same way or what one person says, they're going to somehow do something wrong. By including those recipes that are, in some people's minds, duplicative, we think it's giving people permission to cook the way they would like to cook and use our recipes as an inspiration and maybe with a little bit of wisdom woven through it.
Barton, do you have any top tips, or at least your top 3 tips for buying seafood responsibly at the grocery store? We're landlocked here in Bismarck, so it's pretty tough for us, but we still need a tip or two.
Well, you've certainly got some really great options. There's some wonderful producers, like trout coming out of Idaho. That's really wonderful, pretty much regional opportunity for you. But really, the best tip I can give you is, walk up to the counter and introduce yourself to the person behind it, right? They've got expertise that we should be leaning into. Introduce yourself by name, create a relationship, and then ask them, hey, what's freshest and best in the case that's inspiring you? And they might say, today it's the mussels with this pearlescent blue sheen to their black shells, plump and juicy. Take them home, saute them up in some white wine, throw some pistachios, garlic in there. Woo! Like, this is getting good, right? And as soon as we have that relationship, we're going to go home with something great. But also, don't be afraid of the frozen seafood aisle and the canned seafood as well. Andrew and I draw huge inspiration and often use these in our own home kitchens, because there you'll find quality, you'll find affordability, you'll find nutritious, delicious, and sustainable products.
Yeah, Andrew, I've seen you eat things I didn't think were edible at times, but the book encourages people to go beyond the salmon and tuna. What are some underrated species that deserve a spot on our plates?
Oh my gosh, so many. Bart and I are really fond of suggesting that people go lower down on the food chain. small silverfish, anything from an aquaculture system. Aquaculture used to be a dirty word, fish farming 20 years ago. I don't think there's a fish farm that I visited in the last 10 years that hasn't radically changed how they're raising fish, and the products are unbelievable. And you're seeing grocery stores, and one's in North Dakota, by the way, because I live right next door in Minnesota, so we're shopping at the same places, that every choice in that seafood counter is sustainably raised. So I would encourage people to eat those clams and those mussels, to experiment with seaweeds. Tilapia and catfish that are farmed are absolutely delicious, and they make great choices for what's for dinner.
Barton, if readers take one big idea away from this book, what should it be?
That seafood should be what's for dinner. It's easy, it's delicious, it can be affordable, and it's just the most interesting ingredient category that we have access to as cooks.
Gentlemen, where can people learn more and join the movement for sustainable seafood?
It's super easy. If you want more information on the book tour, see sample recipes from the book, pictures, videos, links to buy the book is all at andrewzimmern.com. More wisdom on the Blue Foods movement at fedbyblue.org/cookbook.
Andrew, Barton, thank you for joining us. Let's cook smarter, eat better, and protect our oceans for a sustainable, delicious future together. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Take care.
All right, 6 minutes after the hour, let's take a break here at the news desk. We'll be right back with your local news headlines next on KFYR+.